because of the fact that this thing was live streamed, which I wasn't paying attention because that caught me off guard. I had to wait for an hour later to watch the episode, but watching it, it was really good. To me, I got Attack on Titan mixed with Fire Force vibes.
When it comes to the actual episode, it was a great episode, and that got me scared.
Because the episode was good, that's what makes you scared. That's what you're saying.
This is what I'm gonna explain, because I don't want this to go the same way that Attack on Titan went.
Literally, the first line of the synopsis says, "After a small talking monster."
Shawnee, you are the only person. You and like John are the only people that read the synopsis.
That is not true.
No, not true. First of all, secondly, we're just proving a point. You can't.
It's April 15th. Funimation ended April 2nd, and they told us by the end of this month we getting profiles. Crunchyroll got money.
I didn't even play
a lot.
This man,
a lot.
Think about that.
Damn.
Kaiju.
In a minute. Whoa, hold on.
Crazy.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Macky OMO. I'm here with my good brothers. We got the razor sharp assassin with the clipper and Johnny B. We also got the Hook Kage, the Black Kage, aka Mr. Salt and Pepper, Crispin. And Badman forward, Badman pull up, Badman forward, Badman pull up, Badman forward, Badman pull up. Badman Shawnee in the building, and we are nerdy by nature. So today we are going to be talking about Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju.
Johnny, please tell us why we're talking about Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju.
I don't know why.
So shit, I don't even remember if I was driving this weekend. So basically my phone was going off crazy, Twitter notifications, Crunchyroll notifications. I forgot that Kaiju was coming out this weekend, and apparently it was the first. Well, don't quote me on this because I don't know if Crunchyroll has done it before, but this was the first time Crunchyroll did a live stream premiere that was accessible to everybody at the same time. I believe it was Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is us. So that was the time for everybody saw Kaiju at the same exact time. Japan, us, all around the world. And if I tried to go watch it around 10:30, 10:40, because like if the episode comes out, you just watch whenever you want.
Yeah,
I couldn't watch it. Like the stream, well, like you finish a stream and the stream is still showing, and it was dope. Like it had like a background. The end of it was like a news bulletin, like the camera, as if the camera was destroyed. It was just stuck up there showing you the background. So it wasn't later available to an hour later. So I was like, oh shit! Like since when the fuck does Crunchyroll do a live stream release for everybody at the same exact time?
That's
like even the dubs are coming out.
Word.
I believe the dubs are actually
They're out already.
the dub was available at the same exact time, and
Bro, at the same. That's what I wanted to say. The dub was available the same time as the sub.
Yep.
Crunchyroll.
Not just English dub.
It's what April 15th.
Multi-language.
Facts. I forgot to mention that. Facts.
Language.
It's April 15th. Funimation ended April 2nd. And they told us by the end of this month we getting profiles. Crunchyroll got money.
I didn't even play
a lot.
This man.
A lot.
Think about that. He.
Them niggas got money.
Right
nah,
they going crazy right now.
What's happening? Y'all not understanding what's happening.
That's crazy right now.
Not understanding.
They really coming to battle. They coming for Disney head because Disney going crazy too. They coming for Disney head.
Y'all not understanding what's happening. Netflix is going crazy.
Talk to us. Yes, that's every
got
it's
One
Renaissance
Piece dropping weekly. They got the big boy. They got the big boy out there weekly.
I think that's why they did this though.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Now.
They're like, yo, you got One Piece? Nigga, we got One Piece too. What? We got that shit too. What's
honestly,
up? They're like, I bet. We gonna
live action.
And we got the live action, and we got the other movie of
Zoro,
Blank and Blank. No, I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't watched it yet. for blank and blank. We got that movie
You
too.
don't ruin everything else. Just go.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna ruin this. I'm allowed niggas to watch this shit.
So let's not deviate too much. So we're excited that this anime has released
Are
multi-language
we?
dub simultaneously. Yes.
I know you are.
We're excited. Yes, you're happy that you don't have to wait for the English
So
dub.
yes, because we
I don't
talked
mind
about it.
waiting, but yes, this
Yes,
makes
you were
us
happy that you did not have to wait. You were able to just watch it upon.
We were able to make this video because
That's what I'm saying. Because we don't have
Crunchyroll.
to wait for him to watch in the dub.
Facts. No,
but
but
I have to wait another week.
I think it's bigger than that though.
So
Like,
how
it's-
many of you guys watched the premiere in the English dub?
Not I, said the cat.
Okay, so two out of 4. Shawnee, did you watch the Japanese dub?
Yes.
Okay, I also watched the Japanese dub. It starts off automatically in English. I had to change it to Japanese when the episode started.
I was so confused.
I started in Japanese
because they play it, I guess, based on your region.
Whatever your
if
local,
if you're in the US region, they just default it to English.
No, but mine was in Japanese when I saw
mine defaulted to English.
Mine defaulted English.
I had
was mad
to
as
change
hell.
it to Japanese.
I clicked play and this man just started speaking English in Barreras. So I was like, say less.
And I had no subtitles. I was sick. I was like, yo, what is going on right now?
I'm cool with it. Do that, Crunchy.
It didn't sound like bad. Like in the very beginning, I was like, "Oh, it's in English." Okay, wait. I remember this is supposed to be in every language. So I looked at it and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm going back to Japanese."
Well, John, really quick. You know what's actually funny about that? Crunchyroll, even if you well, I don't know if it's just specific, but Kaiju, because I saw it in English and I tried to put the subtitles on. You can't get English subtitles.
No, Crunchyroll doesn't really have English subtitles at all. The only time the only time you're really gonna get subtitles like that is if you're watching the sub and it just has the subtitles at the bottom of it.
It's already done.
A lot of the and I usually always have my captions turned on or my subtitles turned on, no matter what.
Yep, same.
But even if you watch something in English on a Crunchyroll, I never get the damn subtitle. They never come up. I guess either that's something that they need to work on, like on like an app perspective, like the coding's not done correctly, or they just don't got none of that.
Us before. I don't see why they wouldn't listen to us now. They're going crazy, low key.
They need to do a nice little overhaul.
Hulu and Netflix do it.
Yeah, they need to change their what is it?
UI.
OS?
UI.
Or UI? Yeah. Oh, sorry, UI.
Yes.
Yeah, change that shit. Like make that shit look, make it a lot better and run smoother.
It doesn't.
They got all this.
It's functionality.
Who owns them? Sony. Sony owns them. Sony.
Sony owns them.
Yeah, they got the Sony money now. So chop, make that shit look good. But anyway, we are not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Kaiju number 8. So
Kaiju.
First thoughts, anybody? First thoughts, whoever wants to go first.
I'll go. Let me get
First
up.
thought is Kaiju.
What's up?
Honestly, y'all gonna look. There's a hot take. I feel like Crunchyroll is trying to make this their next Attack on Titan.
Whose hot take is that? Is that yours or mine?
That's mine.
I was about to say the exact same shit.
No, okay, hold on. To clarify, when we did with the reaction video, you said that this looks like the next Attack on Titan. I'm saying that Crunchyroll is trying to make it their Attack on Titan because this is the first time
we all said this shit was baby Attack on Titan.
We all said it though. After I said it, we all said
it.
Shut the fuck up.
You're not again. I said Crunchyroll is trying to make it their.
No, I agree with you though. I agree.
Because of the fact that this thing was live streamed, which I wasn't paying attention because that caught me off guard. I had to wait for an hour later to watch the episode. But watching it, it was really good. To me, I got Attack on Titan mixed with Fire Force vibes in terms of just some of the character designs and whatnot. If you really think about it, like, because it's not super duper Attack on Titan where it's like you're trying, like what you're gonna get with the Eren aspect of it. It's more of a this is a Fire Force, like even the secondary character that got introduced.
like the military aspect, them like
Yes.
going through the town and
different
saving them from
squads.
Eternals, or this version is the Kaijus. We're soon gonna have to figure out how the Kaijus got here and what they're doing here and all that other shit. I agree. Everything Shawnee is saying is literally what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I
I had like a little pro and con list of things that I liked and disliked. To be honest with you, this was a really good first episode for an anime. Definitely very interesting. Gave me even like My Hero vibes a little bit because the dude at the end like saved him and called everybody. Spoiler alerts. We're gonna talk about the first episode if you haven't watched it. Whatever.
So okay, the whole
But
episode title is going to tell you that you should not be here if
yeah,
you didn't watch it.
facts. But anyway, so at the end of the episode when the dude that the main character told to go away, he came back and called them. That showed me like Deku vibes, like a little bit. You feel me? When Bakugo and when Deku went to go save Bakugo in
I think it's a reach. You're reaching.
Really?
Yeah,
Definitely a reach.
you're reaching.
Fine,
I mean,
whatever.
he can feel like
I'm
it
not saying that
reminded
he
him
can't.
of that moment.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was really
I'm
saying.
just-
Not really that it's Attack on Titan as far as like superheroes and shit, but like that moment was very reminiscent of that other moment. That's how I felt when I was watching that. Let me say that instead. But
All
some of my pros are like the animation looks really good. Production IG, you did your thing, boy. This shit looking good. Story, like Shawnee said, it's AOT and I mean Fire Force. We have to see how the story plays out. Really good ending song. We love an anime with good music.
I'm gonna interrupt you because you took my points. Let me cut you over there.
Wait, let me just say my con, and then you could go.
I hate that shit. You go ahead, continue. But I hate the fucking song.
You hated it? Why? I thought it was so good.
It's One Republic, bro.
That's why I liked it. I love One Republic.
Yeah, because that's something. This anime is the first
I listen
one,
to that
not
shit.
the first, but it's both the opening and the closing songs are made by American artists.
English, yeah, I noticed that.
So what?
I'm not a fan of that.
Oh,
I guess they're looking for a wider audience. They wanna extend.
Bro, they just released it all in English. Everything in English, in German, in Portuguese, in fucking Spanish, in every language. You think that they're not gonna? They probably had. What if they had a theme song in every language? That'd be crazy, right? And an ending song in every language
would be, but that would be a lot of money.
Certain mannerisms, a certain
They used to do that before.
should just stay in their territories for what they're trying to go for.
Purist, fair enough. My only con is that they told too much of the story in the trailer. That is my only con. I would have liked not to see how he got his powers because I saw that in the trailer. I rather would have been surprised and seen how that shit happened. Because that whole moment happened in the trailer. And I that's the only thing I really just didn't like. That's my only con about this shit.
So really quick, well, I'll let
8.8 out of
look
10.
at the synopsis because
Give me hold on. Give me 8.8 out of 10, right? Somewhere like right here. 8.8.
If the synopsis says what happened in the first episode, then that's kind of like number one, that's kind of your fault for watching multiple trailers. I mean, we are what we have to do, obviously.
Yeah, but come on now. Doesn't matter.
I
like trailers for what I like trailers. Them shit should surprise me. Does anybody else have anything to say?
We're waiting on y'all niggas to finish.
Oh, we done.
Yeah, we was waiting for you.
Go ahead. Bro, put yourself in. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. Crispin, please.
All I was gonna say, both of you niggas is wrong with this Fire Force bullshit that y'all niggas is going back. Number one.
Wait, Crispin. Hold on 1 second. Literally, the first line of the synopsis says, "After a small talking monster."
Shawnee, you are the only person. You and like John are the only people that read the synopsis.
That is not true.
No, not true. First of all, secondly, we're just proving a point. You can't complain about a negative. You can't say it's a negative that you saw it in the trailer.
You have to realize that I'm talking from a perspective of someone who just likes to watch the shit on the screen. I'm not looking. There are people out there that are like that. You feel me? But I'm not gonna waste this whole time in Crispin's time to talk.
Yeah,
so please, Crispin.
Get what he say off his
So,
chest.
Please.
Number one, I was gonna say Attack on Titan for sure because of the big ass monsters
Yeah.
in the city and this group of people going to get rid of them. Literally Attack on Titan. Literally the same thing. Second, instead of going Fire Force, I'll go Solo Leveling
Not
because
everybody has seen it. Yes.
hey, I don't give a
No, that's
fuck.
his comparison.
If you have not seen it, go watch it and you would understand what I'm trying to say.
I think he
Go
was
ahead, bro.
talking mostly about John because John hasn't. Have you seen it? Sean?
I haven't watched
No,
it.
I
John,
haven't.
John,
I held off.
you haven't seen it either?
Fair enough.
Okay, so Solo Leveling, we don't know where those monsters come from. And we don't know where these monsters come from. I'm not gonna say nothing else because you guys haven't watched it. That's it. When it comes to the actual episode, it was a great episode, and that got me scared. That's what got me scared.
Because the episode was good, that's what makes you scared. That's what you're saying.
This is what I'm gonna explain because I don't want this to go the same way that Attack on Titan went. I don't want this to go the same way that My Hero went. I don't want this to go the same way all of those went. The ending of that episode did not give me hope for episode 2.
Because we hit such a high.
No, because when he transformed and somebody saw it, it ended in a joke, technically, like a funny scene. And I don't know how you could get serious like it was literally. Oh shit, my fault. Like, like
Well, I mean,
it was.
they called his homegirl, who is like
Hold on.
the
Did you
number
watch
one
the end credit scene?
captain.
No, I don't watch end credit scenes.
Okay, that's why. There you go.
I'm just going with what I saw in the episode.
We're gonna show it at the beginning of the next episode, so don't worry about it.
So when you end an episode like that, and you saw what the girl could do, I'm like, all right. If it was more like a serious thing, like if they pulled up and you ended it when they pulled up on him, type shit.
So what was the end credit scene? I don't remember if I saw it or not.
So the end credit scene was that the girl is taking a bath and phone call comes into her that there's a kaiju in the hospital and that she's on her way and she starts to suit up to go after him.
Yeah, so her and her squad are technically going to
go after.
No, I understood that, but it still ended like it's the way it ended.
I get you. Like him becoming a kaiju was more for laughs than it was.
Yeah, and then you didn't take it as serious. When Eren turned into a Titan, we were like, "What the fuck?"
But he also didn't turn into a Titan in the first episode.
No, facts. When this guy turned into the kaiju, we were like I saw it and I was like,
the animation was wild.
The animation was crazy. It was
facts.
His appearance too is crazy. I fuck with the
production
design, like the design itself. It's just there wasn't an impact. I got more of an impact when he said, "Yo, get out of here," and this man said, when this kid was about to get eaten, and he just jumped from the side. That shit hyped me up more than him transforming into a kaiju. His athleticism as a human, just him being fast, strong.
Oh yeah, like how quick he responded. Well, yeah, it was bananas. I was like, damn, he's quick.
Crazy. Facts, because he was dead. The nigga with the white hair, that new kid, he was dead.
Yeah, he was.
That guy was dead, and this nigga said, freaking
caught that nigga,
tackled that nigga like a football player. Bong, get out of here. You gotta go. That's crazy. I felt more cool about that. Like I thought he was gonna try doing the thing again, make it, and then turn into a kaiju type shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. I thought that's how the story was gonna go. Now I'm gonna give you my prediction for the entirety of the story.
Hold on, before you do that, I want John to.
No. Let him. I
was locked in. Do that. We could come back to that around. Like once you're done.
I'm not gonna go into details. I'm just gonna give predictions of how it's gonna end.
I was waiting for him to keep going. I was kind of locked in.
God damn it, freaking Apple! It's either going to end like Attack on Titan. Somebody's controlling these kaijus, sending them from somebody else, or it's gonna be more of sort of like undead on luck type thing. It's just nature or whatever. Like now I will go to the Fire Force part. It's like it's just things that are happening type thing. One of those two, I think, is gonna be like the cause.
Like someone is bringing them to that world.
Yeah, like the cause.
Or they're naturally occurring. It's got to be.
Yeah, it's either one of those two. if you could make it not be one of those two and be good, you're a great writer. That's why I'm scared for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
Because
feel like we don't even know the history of the kaiju.
I know I would just
Why he
came out.
said he's
I
making a
just came from a
prediction.
conclusion
He's
from the
Oh,
first episode. I
yeah.
saw it, and I was just like,
This is how. This is your conclusion for the end of the show.
yeah, he's
this
saying
how I
that
feel
Oh,
it
it's
would go. Obviously, I don't know. I do not have enough information to actually be 100%
because you're not
about
reading
this.
the manga or anything.
I'm not reading the
yeah.
manga. No. I'm just gonna go episode by episode and just see how the story goes. Obviously, but when I saw the first episode, I'm like, I see the story either going this way or this way. Is it?
John, do you mind if I go because Macky damn near stole my whole shit?
I mean, yeah, I don't mind being last. Go ahead.
So just to I'll piggyback off Crispin to go in. So as far as the point about it like ending in a comedic aspect, I feel like watching the first episode, it part of the show's charm is that it is comedy, even from the aspect of dude kind of being a quote quote loser in his terms, having to clean the intestine shit, even the way that he interacts with his character. I felt like majority of that was comedy, so that's the gist that I was kind of getting with it. I do agree with the Undead Unluck style because I feel like that's how Undead Unluck did it, where it had its comedy, but it will also have its serious moments. Um, but yeah, so but again, obviously, like the way it ended is the way it ended. For me,
Yeah.
the reason why I say it's AOT inspired, you can tell just on the aspect of it, the kaiju. I think the kaiju concept is kind of dope because Godzilla is super duper popular. I like how this anime is actually like focusing on, hey, this is a town that gets attacked by kaiju, but this is also like this is the kaiju's attacking. Oh my god, which squad are they gonna send to take them out? Blah blah blah. Like it's a popularity thing of these squads.
Yeah.
Whereas AOT was more of it wasn't a popularity thing. This was like some legit life or death shit. But this
Yeah.
one is like the squad. It's oh my god, Scarlet Nexus. If anybody's ever played Scarlet Nexus, it's literally that. The aliens would attack. They would send out squads to attack them, and the squads are like popularized, glamorized, and whatnot.
They're like celebrities.
Exactly. They're like celebrities. Like remember they were in they cut. They're like, oh, I wonder which squad they're gonna send to take them out. Like, bro, like there's a fucking kaiju attack. It's a norm for them because of the fact that they have like emergency preparations in place for the evacuation. Like it's a normal thing for these kaiju. Even having a kaiju cleanup crew.
Yeah. I
That's
was.
my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were finishing up. I
No,
apologize.
I'm trying to wrap it up. But as far as the Fire Force comparison, I just look at it because like Kaiju's equivalent to the fires breaking out. They send out a squad to go handle it. The squads are equipped to fight the Kaiju's and whatnot. How the Fire Force squad members are like fire powered and whatnot, and able to take out these fire or quote unquote fire demons. Same with the Kaiju's. These squads are apparently, I don't know if they have the exosuits that make them powerful or they take something that allows them to gain this strength and whatnot. It's kind of
Yeah,
dope
we
with that
don't know yet.
aspect. Yeah, and the fact that homie's reflexes and whatnot, they tell us the fact that he actually studied the hell out of the kaiju, so he's kind of like he knows what he's doing. It just sounds like physically he can't handle it.
No, I
But
think
other than
my bad, because you said physically he can't handle it. I'm just gonna say this. I think it was more of a situational
Like maybe a written test that
His
he couldn't
IQ
pass.
wasn't up to par.
Well, there's a lot that this first episode does. So
yeah,
I was just gonna run through my my impressions really quickly, so that we can kind of wrap it up because we're already kind of pretty deep into the review. But there's a lot that this first episode does in terms of world building, right? Like we understand like this is a very common thing that's kind of been happening for a while now. People are not like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? It's just like, oh shit, another kaiju. And there's already procedures, like you were saying. There's already a task force that's already in place. There's already training that's already being given, and people that work regular jobs and deal with these monster attacks. Like he at one point in the episode talks about like aren't I doing well? Don't I have a job that I can afford to pay my bills and buy food for myself? Like, shouldn't I be happy with my life the way that it is? Like, like being content with just making enough money to get by. Like, this is a regular person doing a regular job, and like they're literally cleaning up the leftover remains of whatever kaiju gets completely decimated by the special task force. And it's such a unique perspective in the kaiju genre.
Mhm.
Most of the time, it's always a surprise. The people in the story have no idea where the kaijus come from, or like what they are, what's happening. It's always everybody's taken off guard. And there's like such a focus on like the human component and how to solve the problem, and X, Y, and Z, like most Godzilla films and like the new Godzilla and King Kong movies and stuff like that. Like it's always a very concentrated story. Like this seems like we're going to meet different characters that were all affected by different kaiju at different points in their lives and share similar feelings and experiences. And we're going to like be able to get an idea for how people with different personalities adapt to this kind of world, and what they're going to do collectively, to eventually, I'm assuming, stop a larger threat, because we're going to figure out where they come from. Where Crispin's predicting that maybe someone is behind the kaiju, so maybe we get that fire force component where they're discovering what the cause of all of this is, and and then they face off against the people that are causing the incidents to occur. But I actually don't really see too much Attack on Titan in this anime. I think the only thing that we compare is maybe the violence, like the gruesomeness of slicing and dicing giant monsters. But the concept and the fact that Attack on Titan were giant people, basically, and these are just giant freakish monsters
that we know we
Yeah.
know. We don't know what they are. We
No,
don't
no.
Yeah.
know.
My reasoning for saying the Attack on Titan part is because he became a kaiju, just like Aaron became.
So just like Aaron becomes,
And he wants to
Titan.
kill them all.
Yeah,
Like the Aaron concept. Something happened to me in my childhood, fucked me up. Now all I'm focused on is destroying the kaijus, except oh no,
But I mean,
I
it's a
didn't
little
mental
different for
block.
this character because
he's like 32.
That's
and
why I
he
said
well he's like
inspired,
he's
not exactly.
27, I think.
Yeah.
He basically wanted to achieve his goals,
His
right?
friend's
Like
goal,
they talk about that like throughout this episode had a lot of character development just for this one character. Like we could tell that he's already gotten older in his life, and he's given up on something that once was a goal of his. We're all in our 30s and may or may not have had career changes or plans to do different things with our degrees or whatever the case may be. Like, you know what it's like to have to pivot, or have to, like adjust or mature, or feel like you can't necessarily chase a certain thing that you wanted to chase in the same way that you could have when you were younger. Like it's just different as you get older, and I could relate to that in this character.
I think that's why I liked him as a character.
Yeah, like this is definitely
crazy because we literally discussed this in the reaction video.
Yeah, we
About
did.
the fact that there's the older MC and how it's going to be different.
But it's so fleshed out in this first episode.
Yeah.
And it's well told, where, like we could tell that he's a nice guy. He kind of beats himself up a lot, but he does a tough job. Like, like I don't know if any of you guys have ever butchered meat or like cleaned, feces, like or anything like that. Like it looks and smells terrible, and I wouldn't want to do any of that shit.
He's right. That shit stays in your nose. You smell it everywhere you go. You can't eat. It is that bad.
And I don't want no part of any of that. So just like to see this character go through that, like I could just tell that like that job isn't easy, and who the fuck wants to do that shit? So like he's doing something where he's convincing himself that he's helping the greater good somehow. Like I'm doing something about the kaiju.
Yeah.
I might be slicing their shit up, but I'm helping in some way, shape, or form.
But sorry to interrupt you again.
No.
That's because while we talk, like more information, I remember more things that will happen in the episode, and I remember the younger kid saying, "Yo, they changed the age limit for when you can come in. They moved it up to 35." So I'm thinking that there was an age limit to like 25, and he failed the last time he could take the test.
Yeah,
it
seemed like he kept failing the test,
and that's why he couldn't make it. So the kid telling him, "Yo, before the Kaiju popped up too. Like literally before that nigga popped up.
In that moment, like that, I haven't had a jaw dropping
I was
moment
like,
in an anime in a
damn,
long
like
time. I was like,
that.
what the fuck? What a moment for that to just
Yeah,
happen. Man.
facts. That
was
shit
so
fucked
nice.
up the whole gang. I was like, yo, what the fuck? So when he said that, I was like, there it is. That was the problem. He just passed the threshold of age. So now he's just trying to cope with the fact that he couldn't pass that one exam to be what he wanted to be. Saying that he's just helping
Mhm.
or however
Be
he
in the
can.
defense force.
And I think that's the reason why he's looking at the girl through the TV and he can't. I don't. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say another prediction because I just came to my head. I don't think he has the courage to talk to her because he failed.
We also can tell because you didn't see the end credit scene,
Yeah.
but in that
She's
end
pissed
credit
at him.
scene, she is upset with him. She knows who he is. She remembers him, and she's disappointed in him.
Yeah. So
She calls him like a liar because she's remembering
Mhm.
the promise that he made
he
to her,
made, yeah.
and she is upset. She's definitely upset.
He's the
So
Mikasa, dog.
there's gonna be moments for those two characters to develop and to argue and maybe reconcile at some point. Which I'm looking forward to seeing how
He's,
they
he
how they
he
play
gets
these
he
characters,
gives me older Goku vibes.
but less stupid.
And less
Poor
stupid.
Mick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When I say older Goku vibes, I'm saying in this sense, like things are gonna happen seriously, and he's gonna do some funny shit during that serious thing, and then snap back into seriousness.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I felt that. In
All in all, I definitely enjoyed this first episode. It is something that I'm going to be watching now from week to week.
yes, sir.
It's from a
Everyone's watching it is gonna watch it week to week.
Oh yeah,
Right.
this is my weekly of the
yeah,
season.
I would definitely
Okay,
be interested in watching this one week
interesting.
to week.
I'm not gonna
Um
watch it. It got 2 more episodes to impress me to get that week to week status.
yeah,
This episode was good.
I'm
That
already
mean,
I'm
on
locked
board.
in.
Yeah, I'm already on board.
I liked it. Yeah,
I like the kaiju genre.
me
I've
too.
always been a huge
that was
Godzilla
the
fan,
thing.
I'm a King
and
Kong fan,
That's what I
nigga.
said. I
Fuck
know John gonna
Godzilla,
love this
son.
shit.
Fuck
and
Godzilla, son. King Kong all day, nigga.
I just really like the way that they're taking this story. I think it's showing society from a different perspective that we haven't seen before in kaiju genre. I feel like we always kind of see the same shit kind of happen over and over again. So this is a little bit different. I'm liking it, and I'm on board. And
All right.
I'm on Crispin's side. I hope they don't start it great and then they ruin the story
Question.
later
Oh,
on.
question though. I'm gonna ask you guys to do something. Mackey already did it, but Mackey, please repeat. Give it a rating, Mackey. Go.
Oh yeah, so the
First
rating for
episode.
me, first episode rating for me would be an 8.8 out of 10. Definitely good, shows promise, but I need 2 more episodes to lock me in on the weekly schedule because I got a lot
Sounds like a
of
7 to
shows that
me
are
if that's
on
the case.
the weekly. Huh?
I feel like that's a 7. If you need more proof to watch it weekly, it can't be an 8.
Yeah,
No, no,
I
no,
would
no,
say
no,
you
no, no,
should
no.
give it a little bit of a lower rating.
No,
Yeah.
but that's how I feel. That's how I feel. I think it was really good. I
He's
just
not
think
giving the show. He's giving the episode.
The episode.
the
No,
episode,
Yeah.
that's my point.
yeah,
No,
yeah, it
that's
was an
For
fine.
a
8.8.
first episode
But I don't
specifically.
know. There's a lot in the watch list, bro. I can't just add. I might just binge it. I can't just add something. There's other shit that I'm watching. Like I just started watching Luke Cage. But anyway, 8.8 out of 10.
John.
I'm teeter tottering between an 8.5 and a 9. I would probably say 8.5, just because I was pretty content with it.
Shawnee?
It's a 9 for me. I think it's different. I like that you can clearly see the anime inspirations that are entwined into it, and I'm interested to see how it goes since we got so much. So it's a 9.
I'm gonna give it an 8 just because of the scares it gave me during this episode.
Mm.
You know, the worries I got. The episode itself is great, but those like 2 or 3 points of worry that I got, I can't give it a 9. I can't get it a little bit higher than 8. So I'm just gonna go 8. So 8.8, 8.5, 9, and 8. Let's
So
see how.
about 8.75 average,
Yeah,
give or
around there.
take.
Around there. All right, guys. Take us out of here. Peace out.
Deuces. We'll
Hey.
see you.
That's it.
Peace.
Kaiju.
Kaiju.
Yo, you made a.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Macky O M. Ayo! And you made it to the end of this video. We appreciate and love every single one of you nerds that have come, watched, and now you have conquered. Okay? If you want to follow us, you can subscribe to the YouTube at Nerdy by Nature TV. That's Nerdy by Nature TV. You can also listen to the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. That's Nerdy by Nature Podcast, the Nerdy by Nature Podcast. And guess what? We're also on social media. You can follow us anywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Nerdy by Nature TV. That's at Nerdy by Nature TV. And if you don't follow us, why I oughta. I'll see you there. Peace.